cop that I would appreciate being the head of any police division that in a community that I lived in. Now, he said exactly what needed to be said about racist white Nazis. Here it is.
These scumbags came to the wrong county. We have unity in this county. We stand beside one another in this county, and we stand beside our Jewish neighbors. We are not going to tolerate this. Let me tell you, this is not about free speech. This is about violence. 2 days after the incident at the Speedway, one of these GDL members ambushed and shot 2 Jewish Orthodox folks outside of their synagogue in LA. This is a neo-Nazi ideology on display. They wear GoPro cameras. They rent U-Haul trucks. They spent the time traveling up and down ISB during the 500, yelling obscenities from the back of the truck. Clearly, I don't see anything that people can say this is First Amendment. This is nothing but pure evil. And I want to share this. There's a lot of people in this room, and there's a lot of people around this country of the Jewish faith who are on their hit list. They try to besmirch your character. They try to put death threats out on you and threaten you and your family. Well, I wear that as a badge of honor because I, too, by these clown group, want to shut my big mouth and put a bullet in the back of my head. Go for it. That's my message to you. Go for it. You want to try to get into my computer and plant child porn in there with a group of people that have an IQ of a 12? Go for it. I challenge you, go for it. You want to put surveillance on me 24 hours? Go for it. And the best of all, you're going to dox me and make me unelectable? Go for it. You came to the wrong county. I stand with my Jewish friends, and I'm honored to be on your hit list. It's an honor to be sought after by a bunch of punk thugs like you. That's my personal message. With that, I'll turn it over to people who are calmer.
I like how he was still courteous at the end. He was like, listen, with that, I'm going to turn it over to the next speaker, next presenter here. All right, let's put him up full mass. This group has spewed anti-Semitic hate, putting threats on individuals in the community that the chief is in charge of. This chief took a decisive stance. There were people who disagreed with the chief. He brought them all in the room and said, this has nothing to do with some constitutional protection. All right, Volusia Chief Michael Chitwood had enough. A week after neo-Nazis circulated extremist propaganda throughout the Daytona Beach, Florida area, and did not hide his anger during that Monday press conference. Chitwood identified the Goyim Defense League, GDL they call themselves, as the organization behind the disturbing behavior, which included leaving anti-Semitic flyers on people's doorsteps and hanging anti-Jewish banners from busy pedestrian bridges. This was during Daytona 500 weekend. This is something these cats do on a regular basis. On the 17th of February, the GDL held a demonstration outside of Chabad of South Orlando, harassing pedestrians and motorists, according to the Anti-Defamation League. The next day, members hung signs at the Daytona International Speedway with sayings such as, Henry Ford was right about the Jews. They later projected anti-Semitic slogans on the outside of the track with one reading, Hitler was right. Let's put up the picture of these clowns. There they go, clown show galore here. Chitwood named GDL head John Menadeo, he's on the front as the ringleader, and noted he recently moved from California after his grandmother's restaurant was almost run out of business due to his neo-Nazi activities. In other words, the sheriff had the receipts and called him out. Chitwood also ran through a laundry list of arrests and charges. The 15 or so members, gangsters seen in town had on their records. He said, and I quote, let's take a look at these cowardly scumbags, he said, before walking reporters through a rogues gallery of those suspected to have been involved. Their rap sheet included stalking, threatening a public official, aggravated assault, murder, terroristic threats, vandalism, for defacing a memorial for victims of the Pulse nightclub massacre, and soliciting a 14-year-old for sex. Please keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, what the sheriff is doing. He's building a case and getting what's called community buy-in. Now, I don't think he changes his mind if he did not get the community buy-in. This was more like a Shaft moment. Either you're with me or you're not, but it's going to go down. Decisive, proper, appropriate. Now, Sheriff, you may have to get creative here. They're leaving literature around. You can arrest them for littering. If they are leaving literature from private property, you can arrest them for criminal trespass. Once they get 2 or 3 and it's habitual, you can arrest them with the felony statute allowable by the state. You may have to get creative, but I think you're the right guy to do it, okay? In an interview with the Daily Beast following Monday's press conference, Chitwood had one thing to say to the leader in his group, calling their beliefs grotesque. Excuse my French, but F you, mother effer. Mic drop. All right, love the guy style. There it is. Why don't we put people like that in charge of the DOJ? That should be the next Attorney General of the United States of America. Hell, make him the FBI director. Put him in charge of something federally, all right? He had the right tone here and the right conviction, said the right words, and also engaged in the right action. Sharon, thoughts?
He also had the right accent. I recognize that's a Philly accent, and he said what he said. I too love his colorful language, and now I know how Santa Claus felt when he came through Philadelphia, okay? He's not for it. You got the right one today. And just real quick, Doc, he's recruiting on his website, One Badge, Limitless Opportunities. He says, join an award-winning law enforcement agency, make a difference. This time, I think it's true. Make a difference in the community under his leadership. Philly guy.
That's right. And really brilliant the way he did it in order to get the community to buy in and eliminate debates up front. Very brilliant.
Amen.
All right. Love it.